So actually today we discuss this application of identity awareness and application identification and this URL filtering. Okay.
Okay.
So do you know what are the requirement of this app ID and this URL filtering? The most important requirement for us.
In Palo Alto App ID, all the contents are there.
Yeah, in Palo Alto, same in Checkpoint also. So first we have to know about the HTTPS or SSL decryption, right?
Yeah.
So first I tell you how we can implement the SSL decryption or HTTPS decryption in Checkpoint firewall. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I think you are aware about theory how it will work, right?
Hmm.
Like we generate the self-signed certificate and we import this certificate to our users computers. And
Hmm.
then what happen, users is trying to send some traffic to any website which is a HTTP website. So what happen, our firewall give a proxy, right?
Hmm.
He issue one certificate to us and he basically make a session with that website, right?
Hmm.
So that is the theory of this SSL decryption. Okay,
Okay.
means our firewall behave as a man in the middle and doing proxy. Okay,
Hmm.
I think I also this in WSA also there is a this thing SSL policy things.
Okay.
There maybe you have a very broad idea in
Okay.
WSA. Yeah, but in Palo Alto I explain everything to you how SSL decryption work and everything. Okay.
Okay.
So now let me start with the configuration, right?
Hmm.
So what happened? So there are the first of all we enable the this thing. First we enable this SSL decryption in our firewall. Okay.
Hmm.
Let me check this firewall is coming up on 23. Okay. So these are the steps. Four. First step is we are in firewall tab here. Okay.
Okay.
So in network object there is
Hmm.
a checkpoint. In checkpoint this is our firewall. Okay. So I
Okay.
just added this firewall here. So the thing is what happened. First we enable the blade here. Okay.
Which blade?
These one application control and URL filtering. Okay.
Okay.
Or we can do these enablement of these blades later.
Hmm.
Okay. First we are going here. See HTTP inspection. Okay.
Hmm.
So first I tell you HTTP inspection how we can configure this, or after that I show you how we can start with application URL. Okay, that's
Hmm.
I think become very helpful to you also. So let me go to an HTTPS inspection tab here. So there are the steps. Please follow these steps to enable HTTP inspection. First
Hmm.
is create or import an outbound CA certificate for HTTP inspection. Means we can create, if we use this one create, then we are using self-signed certificate. If we
Okay.
have if we get the certificate from some CA server, that time we
Hmm.
can also import this certificate by doing this. Okay, then
Okay.
we browse the file if we have. Okay, so
Hmm.
generally I am using my self-signed certificate. Okay,
Hmm.
so now I am going to create. Here I give the name head office firewall SSL decrypt. Okay,
Hmm.
or SSL decrypt cert. Okay,
Okay.
now here I give the password private key. Generally I use this admin at the rate 123 always
Hmm.
in my lab. Generally in real time we have some, so see some specific password like which has a special character and all these steps. So
Hmm.
this is a validity, it is valid for now 2018 to 2025, right? We can
Hmm.
also change the validity period if we want. Okay, it's
Hmm.
not an issue. Generally I use default.
Okay.
Okay, so now click OK. DN has illegal format. DN must contain letters and numbers. For instance. Okay. See, this is the format. We have to give the name like that only. Okay.
Okay. www.okay.com.
So here I use. I think make it this.
www.hq.in.com or .in.
Okay. So I use www. Dot, or generally I use this HO firewall dot my domain name dot net. Okay, that's I think become great. DN, oh, let's not take this one also. Okay, HO firewall dot net. Now it is taking. Okay, so if we did mistake, then it basically so now here we can see the certificate also, view certificates. So here we have a like this certificate firewall.heyman.net. Okay, issued by this one, and these are details and all these steps. Okay. We can also export this certificate, otherwise give the error for us. This SSL error, the SSL something like that error, browser error gives us. We are going to like safely and all these stuffs that time. The browser error which we see in like when I take the HTTP access of this firewall, that time also we saw this error.
Okay.
So generally we just select and continue on this type of message we get. Okay. So I export this certificate. So I give the name HO firewall SSL cert. Okay. And this is saved into my desktop now. Okay. So I exported. Now step 30, enable HTTPS inspection. Okay. So I am going to enable this HTTP inspection. Done. So here we basically complete our first step. Okay.
Yeah.
Now second step is this. In application and URL filtering, we go to in there. This is our second step. Okay. Like if we have also we have branch firewall, then we also repeat the same thing which we do with our headquarter firewall. Okay, this one.
Okay.
So in application and this application and URL filtering, we have this one. In advanced tab, we have HTTPS inspection. Okay. In advanced, let me see. Yeah. In advanced tab, there is a HTTPS inspection. Okay.
Okay.
In HTTP inspection, there is a policy. Okay.
Okay.
So I click on this policy now. So right now, basically this is a predefined rule. Okay. This rule is a predefined rule. Okay. Means any source, any destination internet, traffic is HTTPS or HTTP and HTTPS proxy. Means port number 80, and 443. Okay. Site category is any. It do the inspection for that traffic. Okay.
Okay.
So let me modify this rule. I added this rule. I give my SSL rule. Okay. 01. This is my, or I give this my SSL rule. Okay. Done. Sources inside. I have the users in my inside network, right? So I use this one inside. I also have DMZ zone. If we also have some users in DMZ, then I select the DMZ here. So this one is not this one. DMZ net.
Okay.
Actually, there is a okay. These are like I take this one. Okay, not an issue. I think I have a network for DMZ, separate network, which is this one, net hyphen 10 dot. Yeah, this one. So I select 10.1.
0.
Yeah, these two network here. Now destination is any. Okay.
Okay.
In internet, these are my services. Right now I use for all the sites. Okay.
Okay. Please keep once again line. I am one of my friends came.
Okay.
Okay. What time you are going?
Basically, here right now I am selecting all the sites. Okay.
Okay.
Generally, the thing is basically the country have some rules like you cannot decrypt the banking data and all these stuffs. Okay. So after it, I also create one rule which bypass the banking thing. Okay.
Okay.
Right now I am taking on all the sites here. See, here we have a action which is inspect and bypass. So I am using inspect now.
Inspect.
Track, here I
Log.
log and billets. See, right now I don't enable any. Basically, right now I am not enable any billets, so I just take it all for all billets. Okay.
Okay.
And here I have one gateway.
Rule.
Add object. This is my firewall. Okay. And this is my certificate. Okay.
Okay.
We have a name for this outbound certificate. It is same. Okay. Don't be confused with the name.
Yeah.
Steve validation. Trusted CAs. Here we have the list of CA servers. Okay. That I show you in our Palo Alto lecture also. Same like GeoTrust and all these stuff. So any website trusted by these servers, trusted by these CAs. Basically, for this website, this firewall generate to one certificate to us. Okay.
Okay.
So we have this one whole list there. If I see the server certificate, I am not able to see right now. See if I go here, I go to H3 inspection. See, outbound CA certificate was created successfully. See, this is the name, right?
Okay.
So don't be confused with the name. Here I give this name. That this is a common name, not this is a certificate, outbound CA certificate. Okay.
Okay.
So now I am going to. I also check my policy. See, let me delete some rules there. Okay. Because I don't want these rules now. Delete this one for traffic DNS. Okay. IT access, HR users, guest. Okay. Not an issue. I have netting for them also. Okay, that's fine. So now I'm going to install my policies. At the same time, I'm going to log into my Windows server. This is my test PC. So I'm using with a domain user. Okay. Right. HR1. Okay. So we also see the users things there in log. Let the policy completed. Launch smart view tracker at the same time. Yeah, policy is completed now. Okay. So see, this is my CA server, right? This certificate is which is I created.
How did you copy this one?
I just copy from here. I exported this one from my firewall that time only. Okay.
Okay.
So now I just cut here from here and paste it into my host. Generally, what happened in basically real scenarios, what we do, basically we push these certificate via AD only.
Okay.
There are some GP and all these stuff, I think so.
Okay.
not able to. Okay, now see, this is my certificate. So let me install the certificate into my browser. So I open first my browser. Let me first do one testing. See, we get that error message or not. Okay. After that, I import the certificate. That time we don't see that error. So let first verify this thing. It's a little bit slow now. So let me open the Google first, okay, or Facebook. www.amazon.com. Open decryption. So, connection. Okay, okay. Right now it is not taking these things. Do one thing, clear the history. So this is for DNS. This is for HTTP, HTTPS, display, guest. If I check my decryption policy here. Stack log and that is fine. Actually, we get one log here. It is inspected. Some blade, something like lock.
We didn't enable the blades.
Yeah, maybe that's why it is. So not an issue. First, I enable the blade. After that, we verify this thing. Okay. So let me do one thing now. I go to in my firewall here. I open this and I enable this
Application layer and URL filtering.
URL filtering blade. Okay. And I also check HTTP inspection. This is done. Topology. Application. Maybe this happens sometime. What happened? Okay, now I get one security gate when we enable any blade and we go to see. Right now we have one security gateway with the URL and application and URL filtering. Okay, here we get that information. Enable standard. So let me check one more time. Okay, policy. all recognize, allow, okay. It's allowing all the traffic. We have this policy. Now I'm going to install the policy again. Okay. Last time I tried for Google, it is not working, but for banks, it will work. For banking, all these things. Well, I don't know why. Maybe for Google, it have some history and all this, so that's why it is not working.
In
But
real-time scenarios also, we need to create the certificate and everything.
yeah, in real same thing. Actually, I am basically telling you how you deploy the firewall in real time only, not in lab. It's the same thing we do in real time. But the thing is, what happen in real time? What gonna happen? There are like here we have around 10 rule. In real time, we have around 100 rule. That is the difference only.
Okay.
All things are the same. So now let me generate some traffic again. www.amazon.com. See, we are getting this error, right? So if I go to in advance, proceed to unsaved. Okay.
Okay.
See, I get this website. Okay. So if I check my certificate, see, this is the certificate which is issued by this one. Okay. This is my firewall. So that is the thing. If we want to avoid this error, then what gonna have? Do we just go to in our settings? Here we type the certificate. Here we get this manage certificate. So import. Next. Here we browse our certificate, which is in my desktop here. So this is my certificate. Okay. HOCP firewall. This one, right? I think.
Yeah.
Because I have two with the same name. This is my. Actually, I'll test it that time I use this one. That's why.
Okay. This one is also we need to change it. Trusted and root.
Yeah, trusted root certificate authorities. Next, finish. Yes. Okay. Close. Now let me close one time this browser. Let me open again. If I go to the website of which is Bank of America. See, for this website, now we are decrypting this website also. See, this one. Okay.
Okay.
So we can also decrypt the banking sites. Generally, it is not applicable to us basically. So after that, I basically change for financial services. I do not decrypt that. Let's verify. Let's bypass. For other website, it basically do the decryption. Okay.
Okay.
So now if I going to any other website like www.facebook.com, for this website also it issues a certificate. Okay. So basically decryption is working now. Okay. So now what I am going to do, now I basically see in logs also, see we get this sign, means it is
encryption and decryption.
Yeah, it is a decryption sign. See, HTTP inspect, this is my SSL rule. This is the my HTTP inspection rule name. The resource is facebook.com. This is the user. This is the username, and this is the machine information. Okay. Lots of good information. See, this is the protocol. This is the public IP of this website. All these steps. Okay. So this sign basically indicate that we are doing decryption. Okay.
Okay. What about the encryption? Encryption also is showing or not?
No, it's basically means this thing means it is doing decryption. After that, it basically perform the checks, perform this lookup, is perform lookup on the data and identify app and all these steps. If it is a like valid things,
Okay.
that time it do the first he encrypt, then it decrypt again also, and it send it the data to the server of that website. Okay.
Okay.
Means encryption and decryption happen at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so now let me do one thing. Now I modify this decryption. So see, this is my rule. I add one more rule here. I have this rule. Okay. Here I write finance, financial sites. Okay.
Okay.
And I define the source, the same source. This is very good thing in Checkpoint. We basically drag and drop everything. Here we define our services. Here I select the category. I deselect this custom. In category, basically here I write. Here we have somewhere maybe financial, not an issue. Here I type finance. So I get the financial services. Okay.
Okay.
Go to here and in action bypass. Okay.
Okay.
Log all the blades. Okay.
Hmm.
See, we have these type of blades. Okay.
Okay.
Generally, what happened? We also want to, like, when we do anti-bot and antivirus, we need to enable this HTTP inspection on these blades. For
Okay.
seeing the like antivirus policy, have some like if there is any anti-bot is coming on that traffic that time. So generally we use all the blades here. Here I select my gateway. Here I select my certificate and just install that also here. Let the installation completed. So the installation takes some time always. Actually, when I teach you the clustering, so what you want to, what type of, like, see, there is a two type of math teaching the cluster. There is a two way. Like,
Okay.
first I have like via CLI or via all the graphical.
Okay.
So
Can you explain me clustering in Cisco also?
this failover.
Failover is a clustering.
Yeah.
I
This.
know failover in ASA, active, and what is called active standby failover.
Yeah, that's the
But I
same.
don't know clustering.
No, it's the same. Clustering is the same as failover. See, the thing is, Cisco gives the name failover and Checkpoint gives the name cluster. That is the different.
Okay, I saw this word in someone different when Ether channel when you're forming a ASA to switch Ether channel, that in Ether channel we can call clustering. They said this way. It is correct.
No, it is, I think, totally wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ether channel is a different thing. It's a redundancy thing.
Yeah.
How we can say the clustering? I just just created my browsing history.
Okay.
So now if I open the website of which is Bank of America. See, that time I am not decrypting this website, right?
Okay.
So there is also a way we can decrypt the website. Okay, right now see, it is via Symantec class 3, not my certificate. Okay, if I open this one, Facebook or Amazon, see, it is here decryption is happening, right?
Okay.
So like this, we have to we have to write the policy according to this only.
Okay.
Because in European countries, these things are must, but in US, we can decrypt that thing also. But in Europe countries, lots of restriction over there. If I open some other website like which is there also in Europe, you cannot decrypt the government website traffic.
Okay.
So we have to also write a policy for government sites. These are the like parameters. Our company have these policies. How we want. So decryption is happening for them. And for if I open ICICI Bank.
If companies doing this way, how would you know these companies are doing everything? How will you know this?
In browser. In browser we get that.
Example, I opened one company. That company name is X. I have hired some of employees.
Okay.
Suppose 20 employees are there. The 20 employees accessing internet everything.
Okay.
Suppose I am also what's going on my internal security, everything I want to monitorize. If I can enable this CS certificate, everything.
Yeah, you can.
But how can you know it outside world? How can know it? I am using CS certificate, everything. How can they are monitor?
Outside world is not able to know about your internal things. Okay. This is for your environment only.
This is for my environment only.
Yeah. Nothing things like for if Facebook server doesn't know there is some firewall which is doing proxy. Nothing like that.
Okay.
So see, Amazon is decrypting and this one is not. Okay. Like this we write that policies and all these. Okay?
No, it's also decrypting.
Oh no, sometimes it happens. Okay. See, okay. I don't know. Sometimes it happens, but otherwise, see, right now not happening. Sometimes like tunnel proper is not working. That's why. Okay, right now it is not going to happen. If I reload this one, then it's always go through this. Okay. It's not a big deal. So if I see the logs here, I click here. Let me write one filter for this. 10.1.1.1. Always check the logs in all these steps. Okay, when you do the lefts. Also. Okay. Actually, there is also one symbol for bypass which I want to show you. Okay, let me browse again some traffic. There is a symbol for bypass. There is that symbol, two green equals to like that. it don't gonna happen in real. It not work. It basically in real appliance it don't decrypt.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe there is some problem with VMs and all the. See, it changes now, right?
Okay.
So sometimes it happens. Maybe there is not like proper matching for that. So this is a sign that time you get, okay,
Hmm.
that bypass.
Hmm.
See, this is for bypass,
Bypass.
bypass, okay, so it
Hmm.
is bypassing these websites, okay.
Okay.
So that is the like configuration how you configure this SSL decryption, okay,
Okay.
in Checkpoint. Now the thing is, basically we configure this SSL decryption for our this thing application and URL filtering, right?
Hmm.
Let me little bit down this one, okay. So this is the, now I am going to start this application URL filtering, okay. See,
Okay.
this is the overview page. Here we see this is like we have around 10 firewall in our network, okay,
Hmm.
in head office as well in branch office. That time if we enable that blade and they have the SIC relationship with our management server, that time we here we get all the information regarding these firewalls here, okay.
Okay.
See, these are the like, here we get top categories, top applications, okay,
Hmm.
top sites, all these we also give this information here.
Okay.
In my organization, messaging and action, if there is any action gonna happen, we get the information here, okay.
Okay.
These are the like top users. See, right now HR1 is my top user, okay.
Hmm.
If I see session wise, this only I basically generate session with one user only right now, so I am getting this information, okay.
Okay.
If I want to see via this one, see, this one also like work as a, I also added this user, right, administrator,
CAD server.
yeah, in my policy. So if I see the connection for this, let me open the Internet Explorer. Not like that. I don't know Internet Explorer will work or not,
Hmm.
but it generates some traffic because it's a very old.
Hmm.
First operate task down setting www.facebook.com. Waiting for facebook.com. I'm not sure it will work or not, but I'm just telling. See, these are the like all these steps, okay.
Okay.
So in overview we get like this thing only, these gateway information and detected top users, managers and messaging and actions here, okay. Now
Hmm.
this is the app wiki.
Hmm.
Like in Palo Alto we have something PanDB, which is like, right now there is no PanDB. Right now they have in Palo Alto they have a wildfire, okay. Applepedia also there in Palo Alto. So in Checkpoint they have a app wiki, okay.
Okay. Oh, what is the app wiki? Once again, repeat.
App wiki, it's a like these are the application which is detected by the Checkpoint firewall, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so if I deselect this one, this call, here they also categorize like categories, tags, on
Hmm.
risk levels also. Okay,
Hmm.
so these are the like blocks and all this. We have lots of applications there around 339. Okay,
Okay.
so if I deselect these, tags also a little bit slow. See, total application are this one. 789. Okay,
Okay.
these are the like risk level 5 application. We can also, if we want to select risk level 1, then we get the information of risk level 1. Okay,
Okay.
so like that we have information there. So these are the we can also make a search for the application. Here
Okay.
we search, if we want to see Facebook, so we write more Facebook. Okay, I get all the application related to Facebook. Okay, if I write this like TeamViewer, so here we get the information of TeamViewer. So sometimes what happen, like customer want like this checkpoint support the TeamViewer or not, TeamViewer detection. So that time we like search this application here only. Okay,
Okay.
like MI admin also. You know about this AnyDex? Maybe you aware about AnyDex, right? This is AnyDex, okay. And if you like that we will basically search the applications. Okay, let me clear that thing. So we have see, this is our policy tab. Okay, here basically we write the rules regarding these application and URL filtering. Okay, here all the rules. These are the like gateway information. Here we can, how many gateways are basically have application filtering enabled, application URL filtering enabled. Okay, here we can modify it and add also. We can also directly add the gateway here.
Okay.
These are the application and sites. Here we can write own rules, like we have one application related to our company, or we have some websites, so we can also call here like my
Okay.
company. Okay,
Okay.
application and sites, here we can this thing. So here I give them like I have that website HEMENDRA.net. Okay, so I edit here. I also write my college website vitjss.ac.in. Okay, like I have these two websites. Okay, my company website is this, and I also want this website. Okay, see here we can also define the categories, on which category. So like I use education. Okay,
Okay.
so I add education, this one. I can also define select additional categories if you want, like on which type of education, all these steps there. Okay, so generally I leave it default, this one. Next, finish. So like this basically we can add own application and own you websites there. Okay, these are user checks. See, means that this tab basically what happened here. Here we have cancel page, company policy, access notification, block message. Means
Page block.
when we block some website, and like we have a block policy for social networkings. Okay,
Okay.
and what happened, user trying to access this website, that time user get this message here, this type of message. Okay,
Okay.
if we want to edit, then we just edit here. Okay, like we have this page that time. So right, what I am doing to, I also add the user information.
Okay.
You are recorded as, here I basically, here I add the insert field. Here we have fields. Okay, so I add the username. Okay,
Okay.
please contact to network admin. Okay, we can modify like that. Okay, so okay, this thing, this is for access notification and all these stuff. So we can modify these things. We can, if we have on, then we can also add new informed user check, new block check, new ask user check. Okay,
Okay.
so we can add according to the policy and requirement.
Okay.
This is the rate limiting. This limit is, see, like we have streaming application like YouTube. Okay, there are also lots of streaming website where we can online watch the movies and all these stuff. Okay, so we can limit these the like limit, we can set the limit for them.
This one is also we need to make a policy, everything.
No, these are the default. Yeah, I teach you how we can like configure these rate limiting for streaming media. Okay,
Okay.
like we set the bandwidth to the user. See, if we write these things, what gonna happen? Yeah, like if we set this limit, then the user only download 1 Gbps. More than 1 GB he cannot able to download. Okay, so like that we set the limits and all this stuff, like upload limit, download limits, all this stuff. Okay, we can also create new if we want. We give the name, here we give the download, here we set the Mbps, kbps and gbps. Okay, upload limit, all this stuff. Okay,
Okay.
not an issue. So now let me go to in my policy here. I delete this one. Okay, and I add my own rule. Okay, here I give the name. I want to block some websites. Okay, like adults and porn and all these stuffs. Okay, so my company policy block. Okay, I give the any name, and here source I define my source, which is my inside users, my DMZ users. So I use for only inside user because I have only inside right now. Okay, here I call this one. So here I select the only this one, category and applications. Okay.
Okay.
Use not critical. Let me any risk, and here first I use categories only. Okay, so see, I don't want these alcoholic websites. Okay,
Okay.
I don't want like art and culture, these BitTorrent, botnets. Okay, business bundle softwares, computer internet, these critical risk, download managers. I don't want this one. Okay. Yeah. See, I also select education. So where I check that my college website is it blocking or not. Okay. I select the category here. FTP I also disabled here. I also disable Facebook and all these steps. Okay. Gambling, games, hacking. Here I give some pornography, something like that. See, pornography. Okay. So I select the pornography and just okay. There basically see block and along with block messages. So here we get this block message. Okay.
Okay.
Or log also. Install on. Here I select my firewall. Here we can define the time limit. Okay, like working hour and all the. So generally I use for all. Otherwise we have these every day, off week, weekends. Okay, we can also check. We can also create time and all these stuffs. Okay. Now I also add one more rule. I give the name. Allow. Okay.
Okay.
Inside. I allowed all the things. Okay.
Hmm.
Action is allow. Going to install Rosino. What issue have with your computer right now? You?
Actually, I forgot that Eve admin password.
Okay. So you.
I need to add 8.0, 8.0 and 8.4
Okay.
ASA.
Oh, okay. Not so I will do this. You, I think you got the videos, right?
Yeah, yesterday I got it. Yesterday I
Okay.
downloaded it. I watched it once.
Yeah, actually the thing is, I'll become busy with downloading some software on my new project. They
Okay.
are they are around 100 plus GBs.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of. So
Okay.
actually, it wastes lots of bandwidth also
Mm-hmm.
in my home. Okay, now so I'm opening Google. Yeah. So I add some porn website. Like I'm going to add this one. See, I get this message. Okay.
Yeah.
Blog page. Access to this website is blocked according to the organized security policy. Category
Mm.
this. See that cool thing here. You are recorded as HR users. Okay.
Okay.
Here we get the name of user also. Okay.
Mm.
So now we have a control, like control visibility, right?
Mm.
Because in my college also the thing is same message comes.
Okay.
That's why I am trying right that time I don't know how we
Oh,
how,
okay. Tell me one thing. If you enable here right now Google Chrome or VPN, enable in VPN extensions, it will be work out not. Check it once.
in extension
More tools. More tools. Go for extensions. In go more extensions. Electra surf or anything.
hmm?
Electra surf. UL.
What
Electra surf. Or type VPN. Type VPN. Hmm. Enter. Yeah, touch VPN.
this one
No, last one, third one.
yeah.
Yeah. Wait. It didn't add it.
Checking.
Yeah, it's added.
Okay, means proxy is now right.
Yeah. Now check it 1 second that one is working or not.
This is also encrypting I think. Maybe I don't know that it will work or not because
No,
the thing we can also in college time we can bypass this thing.
yeah, but what will be happen? The securities happen or not? That's why I'm thinking.
Okay. So now I type www.bitjhs.ac.in. See, I'm getting here that thing. See, I
Same,
tried.
same error.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm getting the message. Right now, let me start now again. Okay. So it automatically start that VPN, I think, tunnel, right?
Yeah, internally automatically it will be start.
Okay. So now I again go to any porn website. I'm getting these messages. Encryption happens. Okay, when he is going to create the tunnel.
Click it to connect. Yeah, we didn't connect it.
Okay.
Now connected.
Okay.
Now open anything. Success. It's good.
It's not success. Let me. How we can fool these things? I know lots of tricks. First, I clear the browser history. Now I tried www. Yeah, I'm getting these messages, man. It is working, I think.
It is working.
But in college time, we use Siphon for that. I think that time checkpoint is not properly. Maybe he is not detecting Siphon that time, right? That's okay. So that is the way how we can like do this application policy, write the application policy and all. See here we also have we also get the logs and all these details here.
Okay.
Identity awareness, mobile identity, PC, all roads, all. Yes. See, you always go to this smart view track and all check the logs for that. Okay.
Okay.
Because that is the main job. Here we get all the information. Like we have application sites and all these stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So let him complete that thing. So let me now set the rule for how we can block. We can set the rate limiting for streaming media. Okay.
Okay.
So I modified this rule only. Okay. I just delete this rule and I add new rule of this rule. Streaming media. Okay. Here I use this source. Here I call the streaming. See, media streams, stream media protocol support streaming. Okay.
Okay.
I select all of three. Not block. See, with block we can't set any limiting and all these. Okay. Because block is block.
Yeah.
So I said allow. Okay. In allow, what happened?
Limit is there. Rule action or limit?
Yeah, this one limit. So I create new limit. Okay. I give the name my rate. Don't use here limit keyword in this. Use any other keyword because limit is not taken. Okay.
Okay.
Here I see. First I give this 1 Mbps and 1 Mbps. Okay. After that I will change that thing. So now I'm going to install because after that I change 128 bit. That time YouTube is reloading. I want to show you that thing. You can also select sub application like Facebook chat. You want to block that thing. That same thing which I show you
Yeah, we do it in Palo Alto. Same
Yeah.
thing also we can do it up
Yeah,
here.
yeah, same thing. Because both the firewall have the same functionality. The
Okay.
Palo Alto have the difference architecture
Hmm.
wise. That is the main point of Palo Alto because the processing is
Fast.
very fast, and also he have a dedicated hardware for every process, everything.
Hmm.
He also separate the management and control plane. So if attack in data plane, then management plane is secure. So we can do anything in management plane. Okay.
Okay.
So I write that policy now. I am going to my browser here. I just use www.youtube.com.
I'm not getting my host PC internet. How can I get it the internet?
In this PC,
Huh.
see this PC traffic going through that firewall only. So you have
Yeah, right now is going on traffic is firewall. That is okay.
yeah.
But when I'm configuring what is called adapters, any default is there?
Yeah, you can also set any like I previously I have two adapter. One is bind with internet, one is bind with firewall. So if I am using is a test PC, so I just disable that adapter. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that internet adapter, and I use only this one.
Okay.
So right now YouTube is like opening, and if I going to stream some websites, so streaming is also working, not an issue.
Excuse me.
See, it is slow because my internet I think slow.
Hmm.
Otherwise, this it definitely open shortly. Download 1 Mbps. Upload 1 Mbps is enough speed, I think. Taking too much time. Hotstar also there. I think Hotstar is a new app, right?
Yeah, not new app. It's a olden app.
Very old, this one.
Hmm. Very old in the sense you can watch it online videos,
Hmm.
cricket, everything in your mobile.
Okay.
But if you open PC, it will asking paid little bit sometimes.
Okay. Video converter. Actually, speed is slow. That's why. Otherwise, it will work. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Now it is working. Okay. So right now streaming is going on, right?
Hmm.
So if I write one policy here, if I just right click here, edit limits, okay. if I make it this one 128
kbps.
kbps, same thing 128 kbps. Okay, I install the policy. Let the installation complete. Okay, succeeded. So if I go to here, because it is, so now it is buffering, right? Because buffer is complete from here. So my now, or let me again reload this video. Right now this thing happens. This is the live way how you can do this thing, application and URL filtering.
Okay.
Or anything extra you want in these two topics now, because I think I told you everything.
No need.
No need. If you needed anything extra, then not an issue. You can ask me. Okay.
Okay.
I'll show you again. The following page has become.
So
You can.
expiring, it's asking kill.
Yeah. See, it is now fetching data. Okay, so let me close this one, and also let me complete this advanced tab. Also, see updates here. In updates, basically we can schedule the updates, like we have this thing, schedule updates, configure to schedule application signature database. Okay, same thing. If there is a new application came in the market, okay, Palo Alto detect this application is malicious and or any URL which is malicious, so he send the signature to us. Okay, and also we require this license for that. Okay, so we can like configure this every 2 hour, or we can also set 2 minutes and all these steps. Okay. Generally, right now update is not working. Maybe license and all these. Okay. Unable to download applications. And this is override customization. I told you what is this override categorization.
Yeah.
In Palo Alto, what is this? Can you
Override categorization. I forget the concept.
Okay, not an issue. See, like we have social networking sites. Okay. So what happened? We want to block Facebook for all users except marketing guy.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So, or we have like some websites which comes in a social networking category.
Marketing permissions, we need to give the marketing guys who they want to access the Amazon.com, whatever those things.
Yeah. So that thing.
Remaining persons we don't want to access of that permissions. It's based on to the user ID.
Yeah. So or
here is also based on to the user ID.
No. On the basis of we can user IDs be required. So that time we call this website for that users. Okay. Or also let me also add one more thing here. See, like we have some Google Drive and something like that. Okay. And this Google Drive comes in a RICS level 5. And our company management want all the RICS level 5 website or application must be blocked. But we want Google Drive for business purpose and all this. So that time what happened? We basically call Google Drive here. Okay. So the thing is, all the category which is all the like risk level applications or website is blocked except Google Drive.
Okay.
We are whitelisting some website or some application for our business purpose and all these steps. Okay.
Okay.
This is the like HTTP inspection, this same one. Okay. I also explain these things. This is the engine settings. I am not aware about what like fail mode in case of internal system error, allow or yeah, let me do one thing. See what happens, sometime engines is failed. Okay. So if in this application or URL engine is failed, what happened? Block all request or allow all request. Okay. Like DDoS attack happens, so this engine is stop working that time. What type of message you want? So what type of like situation you want? If you want to allow, so you can define according to this thing. Okay.
Okay.
Web browsing, all these stuff. You can, when you do the labs for you, so you just go through it one time only. Okay.
Okay, I will change the options, everything. I will check it.
Yeah, that generally what happened, always people like to use the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, default.
Yeah, default. What happened, like what is the motive of DDoS attack? Like someone launched DDoS again your network. Okay. If you allow all requests, that time what happened, your engine is stop working. So that time people also from outsider, he also targeted your internal machine or internal servers because you have allowed request. What happened if you block request? If this engine is stop working, then all the requests for this engine basically dropped by the firewall.
Okay.
Okay. That is the meaning of this thing.
Okay.
Okay, so let me stop now this class.
Okay.
We will continue
tomorrow.
And see, in this Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I am going to my hometown. Okay.
Okay.
So we don't have class on that day.
Thursday and tomorrow. Tomorrow Tuesday.
Yeah.
Thursday 25th.
Yeah, I am leaving there on 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th.
Okay.
I back on 28th. So we will continue on 29th. So we have like two more days. Okay. So tomorrow I show you this high availability clustering on 23 and also on 24 clustering. Okay.
Okay.
We have 2 lectures on clustering. So after that, so I will start VPN from 29. Okay. Or maybe from 30. On 29 we complete these, how we take the backup, how and licensing, like basic things. Okay.
Okay.
So this VPN take around 2 days. And after that I tell you these anti-bot, IPS and all these stuffs. Okay. So maybe till 5 or 6 we finish this class. Or if you have any doubt and anything, you just let me know. I will explain to you.
Okay. Shall we take now the remote access?
Yeah. Give me. Stop.